Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on this situation where this guy had quit his job so he could go work for Logan Paul. Now, I just watched the whole video, and here's the thing. I understand like where you have this love for a content creator and you want to work with them, you want to work for them, you want to be by their side because you understand them. You're like, hey, yo, this person, they're such a relatable person. Like, their life story is my life story. There's at times where I've watched content creators and I'm like, man, I would love to work with them one day. But that's the key thing to it. I would love to work with them one day. Them key words. So one day, I'm not going to quit my job or quit what I'm doing right now, travel out my distance, waste money that I currently, like the only money that I currently have, so I can try to offer a business opportunity to Logan Paul. I like Logan Paul. I honestly do. I like his videos. I like his vlogs. I'm starting to get into his podcast. But that doesn't mean I'm going to quit YouTube or I'm going to quit Twitch streaming or TikToking or whatever so I can go to wherever he's at and be like, hey, bro, let's make, like, that's no different than a fan showing up to a YouTuber's house and being like, hey, let's work on some videos real quick. I erased everything off my schedule so I could come to your house unannounced and work on some videos with you. No. Like, whether my thing is that people sometimes think that, oh, well, if I'm out in public or if I approach them face to face and, I'm coming up with all of these reasons on why I want to offer a business opportunity to whoever the content creator is, like, they ain't got no choice but to accept it. Like, and that's where I want to put him in Logan Paul's shoes. And knowing him, he'll probably be like, no, yes, I would. I would go and accept that business opportunity by that random person. Like, no, you wouldn't. I know for a fact that you wouldn't. I know 100 because I know I wouldn't. I know there's a bunch of other content creators out there. That's why it's like when you, even like, my thing is this. When you see when rappers, when some random rapper approach them and will offer out like their, mixtape or whatever, do you ever hear from those rappers again? The one that's offering out the mixtapes and stuff. It's on very, very, very rare occasions. Very, very rare occasions. You don't see no videos being posted about it. You don't see any of that other stuff. You just usually hear, oh, okay, I got this rapper that's blowing up or whatever. Like, I've never have seen one of those videos, especially from like rappers that have blown up because they got like some rap connection. They was one of those guys offering out their mixtapes and stuff. But it's a very rare occasion. Do you understand how many times that's happening to rappers? Fam, the fact that it happened to me multiple times, I know for a fact that, and I'm not even a rapper, bro. Oh my God. Like, at the time being, when I was making, a lot of music and stuff and was posting it and stuff, I was honestly calling myself a music producer because I was like, bro, I was honestly producing music like all the time, like almost every single day. Like I was doing music a lot. So I was like, from my computer, phone, everywhere that I can possibly make music, I was making music. So anyways, I overall was like, put that on my like Twitter bio and things. I had people like tweeting me 5 a.m. talking about, hey, can you check out my my music video? I snapped on the person for doing that because I'm like, fam, you woke me up out my sleep so I can check out your video. My hours. I have more hours ahead of me to sleep. And you want me to use 4 minutes. Because at that point, if I'm up for like a long period of time, I can't go back to sleep. So at that point, I'm angry. I'm angry at the fact that I sat there and I watched this. So I didn't even watch the video. I told that person, I'm like, look, do not ever tweet me 4 a.m, okay? to listen to your music video or watch your music video or listen to your mixtape. That's why nobody on it. Maybe it's because I took music producer out of my Twitter bio, but I honestly think that's why people don't do that stuff no more, because they were probably getting hate. They were probably getting backlash over that stuff. Like, people don't go to places to look for business opportunities or mixtapes or, you know, whatever you're offering. Logan Paul was not at wherever function he was at. Oh, like, man, I want somebody to approach me right now offering a business opportunity. Oh, well, look at this guy. He's offering me a business opportunity. He wasn't there for that. So, to post that video, right? And it did go viral. It did. But people was clowning, bro. Like, that's the thing. The fact that you quit, you was making $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year. You quit that good job so you can work for Logan Paul. Like, I understand that if you feel like you hate your job, you're miserable there. Fam, I was in the same situation. And at the end of the day, the only way that you can get out of that situation is by putting in work. You have to put in work to get to the places that you want to get to. So my thing is, and not even to, well, you know what? We'll never know. Maybe Logan Paul might feel bad, might offer this guy a business job and opportunity and all of that stuff. And if he does, cool. But if not, bro, I have a closer shot of working with Logan Paul than you do. Why? Because I'm putting in work. I have 36 YouTube channels. I have a Twitch channel, okay? A podcast. I post videos all the time on TikTok. I'm putting in work, and I still feel like that I'm not putting in enough work. I know I can do more. I should be doing more right now, but I'm not. But at the same time, I know people will look at me and be like, man, he's putting in work. I want to work with them. I want to feel that motivation. I want to feel that dedication that he got right now, where he's recording multiple videos a day, recording multiple TikTok videos a day, recording multiple podcast episodes a day, doing all of these different things. My thing is this. I don't even want a handout if it was offered to me. If a big YouTuber decides that they're just going to go out their way and shout me out, I will 100% respect that. I won't even be mad about that. I've had that happen to me before. But I'm like, I don't want to get a channel that already has 1 million subscribers. No, I want to work for that. Now, I know people probably would ask me, probably the logical answer will be yes, of course. I will definitely take a channel with 1 million subscribers and it's, it's monetized, making money and all of that. Of course I would take that. But that's the thing though. Just because you have that channel don't mean like, all right, now all of a sudden I get to slack off and have fun and do whatever. No, I'm treating that channel as if it has no subscribers. I'm not getting no views. Okay, there's no income coming into this channel. And at one point, to hit you guys with a little bit of motivation, there were multiple years while I was on YouTube and I was uploading videos that was getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views. I made no money off of those videos. Videos was getting copyright claimed. Videos was getting taken down. I was taking the videos down. I was losing subscribers. So at the end of the day, I sat down, I thought about it. 2015, I sat down and I thought about it. And I'm like, man, if I really want this YouTube stuff to work out, I got to put in the work. I have to literally sit down for hours on end, day, nights, lose hours of sleep, sacrifice friendships, people wanting to hang out. But I'm like, nah, I'm working on YouTube stuff right now. So now they're taking offense to it. Haven't talked to people in years. So I'm like, all of that stuff, you have to, like, bro, you can't just approach Logan Paul and being like, hey, yo, can I work for you or work with you or something? Doesn't work like that. It never will work like that. My thing is like, that's not God's plan for you. When you sit down and think about it, it ain't gonna be, if anything's, like, that's an embarrassment, bro. And it's sad to say that. It's honestly so sad to say that it's an embarrassment. You put yourself on blast out there. You talk about how you quit. Because there's people out there, you got to sit down and see it. Like, there's people out there that are not making $100,000 a year. Like, I'm telling you, I wouldn't even thought about quitting a job. If I was making $100,000 a year, Like, bro, I'm like, I understand that if I'm miserable at this job and I hate it, okay, but I'm like, look, to do some, I wasn't even making that much money at my old job, and I'm not even making that much money now on YouTube, but you don't see me traveling out my way to go approach a YouTuber talking about, oh, let's work together, let's do business with each other. I don't know that person. They don't know me. My thing is like, okay, you go and decide to work for Logan Paul or work with Logan Paul, and he turns out to be the worst person to work with of all time. Not saying that he is. I really don't know. But I'm just saying, like, you don't know this man behind doors. I'm not necessarily saying that Logan Paul is a bad person, but I'm just saying, like, as an example, like, you don't know who this guy is behind doors. So why would you sacrifice? Then my thing is that you do that. You quit your job. Logan Paul's like, hey, you know what? Let's work together. I'll pay you and all of that. Then he turns out to be the worst person ever to work with. You're sitting there, you're feeling worse than how you were when you was working at your $100,000 a year job. So now you're like, dang, well, I'm not making as much money. Or, okay, so let's say now that you're working with Logan Paul, you're making $200,000 a year. So double of what your salary already was. Now you're making, double. And but it's horrible. It's bad. You don't like it. You're miserable at this place. You're miserable working with them. And so now all of a sudden, now what are you going to do? You're going to be like, oh, well, this is what I wanted. This is what I asked for. No, you're going to quit. You're 100% going to quit. You ain't going to continue working for this man. And it's just as worse than your last job. So that's why I'm like, look, you can't think because, oh, I watch this person every single day, like the energy that they have on camera is the same energy that they have off camera. No, they don't. They do not. So that's why I'm like, that goes out to everybody out there. Don't ever think a content creator. There's maybe very few content creators where the way that they are on line is the same than how they are like offline. Like at most of the time, no. Even with me, I'm like, the funny thing is that I feel like that I hold, like, compared to who I am, like, off camera versus how I am, like, on camera, I'm honestly holding back. I'm holding back from you guys. I'm like, man, if the person that I probably would be in a much more better situation with YouTube if I was the person that I am offline. Online, at least. But I'm not. I'm this quiet YouTuber that talks. That's it. I'm not, not quiet, but like, compared to how I am, like, bro, there be at times where I'm yelling, I'm sitting there cracking crazy jokes, I'm telling you, like, I wish I was that person. I wish I was the person off camera, on camera and stuff, but I'm not. But that's the thing, where it's like, it's gonna be a process, progression, all that stuff, you gotta, like, process through all that stuff, but it's like to just, to give it all up and things to work for somebody. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. And that's like more so talking on this guy, with his old job and stuff. Like it's like the more I sit down and think about it, I'm like, bro, what was you thinking? Like, seriously, bro. Like, I plan on making a video about this. It was a friend of mine. She wanted me to talk about it, but I'm like, I already knew of this situation. She messaged me, and she was like, she sent me the video and stuff. And here's the thing, because I know people probably ask me, what would I do in that situation? Like, if I was Logan Paul and stuff, and somebody approached. Same thing. Same exact thing. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody told you to quit your job. It's like, and exactly what Logan Paul said. I'm like, look, I would imagine that you got friends. Go do videos with them. That guy talking about in the video, he ain't got no friends. Come on now. Really? Really? You ain't got no friends? Bro, even there is at times where I'll talk about how I feel alone and all of that stuff. I know I got friends, bruh. I know I got friends. I may not be able to talk to them every single day, but that's the thing. I feel like that he's saying that. So here's what I think with this guy. To, honestly, to just read from what I've seen from him, this dude is privileged. He is the most, in that video, that was the most saddest privileged video I've ever seen. Oh my God, I was working at this $100,000 job a year, but I don't want to work there no more because I want to work for Logan Paul, but it didn't work out, so now I'm sad. That was the most saddest privileged video I've ever seen. And I feel like the reason why he said that he doesn't have any friends is because, bro, none of your friends support you. None of your friends want to be chill with you. Look at how you act. You posted this video thinking that you was going to get sympathy and all of this other stuff, but you mentioned the fact that you quit a $100,000 salary job. You quit that to work with Logan Paul. Not even the most likable YouTuber. Sorry, Logan Paul. But not even the most likable YouTuber on the planet. Bro, this man was on wrestling the other day and he got booed. His whole segment. This man didn't even say nothing. He got booed the whole segment. He was at one point in time, he was the most hated YouTuber on the planet. After he did that video in Japan, most hated YouTuber on the planet. Nobody liked him. Everybody was talking against this man. Okay? I mean, people was probably looking at his Vine videos, his cringy videos. So he ain't even the best content creator out there. But I'm not saying that he's a bad content creator. I'm not saying he's the best, but he's also not bad. Okay, Logan Paul, out of like the majority of the content creators that I've watched in recent years, Logan Paul is quite entertaining. So I understand why this man did that, but I'm like, bro, you went about it all wrong. The thing is this is how you got to do it. You got to build yourself up. Got to build your career up. Got to build your content creating up. Because that's how I'm doing it. I'm like, man, I don't want, if Logan Paul, if he approaches me and he's all like, he wants to make a video, I'm like, I ain't going to turn down that opportunity. But that's the thing, though. He has to see that I'm putting in work. I want him to see that. I don't want him to just be like, oh, let me just, feel sorry for this guy and just do a little sympathy video for him. No. No, I want you to see me putting in work and then we work together. So it's like a equal, you're putting your creative mind on the table and I'm putting my creative mind on the table. And then we come out with something good, whether it's multiple videos or one big giant video. But I'm like, I couldn't go out like that. I'm sorry. Like, and that's what that man expected. He expected people to have sympathy for him. But I'm like, nah, bro, you got clowned on. Now you're a meme. Like, bro, I'm saying, like, that type of stuff, I'm like, you can't think at the end of the day, like, oh, it's going to be good for you because you out here crying on camera and stuff. I'm like, look, bro, suck it up, be a soldier, okay, and go work on content creating, work on being a better content creator, because if that's going to be your first video, bro, you got a long way ahead of you. You got a long, long way ahead of you, bro. So I'm saying, it's like, you're going to have to work a little bit harder than that. Because I'm saying, if that's going to be your first, bro, you far, far back, all right? But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 36 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your next purchase. And if you're, purchasing anything from Epic Games, make sure you use my supporter creator code TMossBoss, and it should give you some stuff at a discounted price. But if not, then, just support a creator anyways. But in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.